Hello, everybody. This is James Reeves again, giving you all the picks in the NFL each week. Right now, we are in week 16. Only 2 more weeks left in the season. Just a review last week on week 15, I was 13-3. So another good week. That's two 13-3s in a row. So that's pretty exciting. I got the Thursday night game wrong. The Rams had a disappointing game against the Cardinals. It was 12-6 win right there. Eagles lost a big game on Sunday Night Football against the Cowboys, and the Packers had a huge upset loss against the Bills. All right, we'll go ahead and move on to Thursday Night Football, Week 16. We have a surprising game. It's two of the worst teams in the NFL. It's the 2-12 Titans going down to Jacksonville to play the 2-12 Jaguars. It's a tough game to choose here since they're doing so poor this year, but I think I'm going to go ahead and pick the Jaguars here for the first time this year for a win. I think they have a little bit more going for them. Blake Bortles is not doing too bad as a rookie. Titans should be using their third-string quarterback, Charlie Whitehurst. So I'm going to go ahead and get this one to Jacksonville. Their defense is a little better. It's in Jacksonville. So I'm going to go ahead and pick Jacksonville in this one. Alright, we have a special doubleheader on Saturday. The first game will be the Philadelphia Eagles on the road to play the Redskins. Should be a pretty good game. Redskins are still doing a poor job. They're going to stick with RG3 as their starting quarterback. So I think that right there will give the win to the Eagles. RG3 has been playing terrible all season. Eagles is a very good team still. Even after that huge loss last night, it was a fight. And they're fast, and they're still very good, and they still want that top spot in that division. I'm picking the Eagles here on the road. Our next game is we have the Chargers on the road to play the 49ers. Tough game to choose, but I cannot choose 49ers to win a game right now. Something's terribly wrong right now in that franchise. They're still a good team. They have a great defense. But Philip Rivers against that defensive back team, I'm choosing Philip Rivers for sure. Not much going on for the 49ers offense. San Diego has a pretty good defense, and I think they'll win them the game. So I'm going to go with San Diego on the road here, getting a big win. They're still trying to slip in as a wild card team on the playoffs like they did last year. So I think they'll give them enough momentum to win here. Alright, Sunday football. We have the Vikings on the road to play the Miami Dolphins. They're both struggling right now. Both lost last week. But I'm going to give this one to Miami. They're a pretty good home team. They have a good defense. Against this rookie, Teddy Bridgewater. He's doing a good job, but against this big defense, I'm going to stick with the Dolphins here. It's in home. And they're still trying to have a playoff spot. The Vikings are out. So that should give Dolphins enough momentum to get this big win at home. Alright, Ravens. Traveling down to Houston to play the Texans. Should be a tough game. Should be a low-scoring game. I'm going to go ahead and choose the Ravens on the road. The only reason why is they're a pretty good balanced team on offense and defense. That rushing is, fifth in the league. Joseph Frissett still doing an amazing job for this team, and he's getting it done. And him against this poor defense here lately, they have a poor offense on the Texans. So I think that'll give Ravens enough to get this big win here to still fighting for that number one spot in that division. So I'm going to give this one to Baltimore thanks to momentum. Alright, we got the Lions on the road to the Bears. It's terrible watching the Bears play football. Cutler just doing a horrible job. Just a turnover machine. 3 more interceptions on Monday Night Football against the Saints. I cannot choose Chicago to win any game right now. And so Lions on the road for sure. Lions defense ranked second in the entire NFL against Jay Cutler. It's just not going to happen for Chicago. Lions gets on the road for sure. All right, we got the Browns traveling to Carolina to play the Panthers. Panthers still in the playoffs, trying to get over the Saints. And I'm giving this one to the Panthers. Cam Newton should be returning. The Browns are sticking with Johnny Manziel, who had a horrific game, a 0-30 loss to the Bengals. Just watching him play, his mechanics were terrible. He's definitely not ready. They're going to try him out for the next 2 weeks to see if he should be even on this roster next year. Well, that's great news for the Panthers because they much rather play Manziel than Brian Hoyer. And this is a gift for the Panthers, and they should definitely get this one done at home. All right, we got the Falcons on the road to the Saints. Huge game for both teams. It's going to be tough. The winner should be number one in the division. I'm going to go ahead and give this one to the Flying Falcons on the road. Only because the Saints have been horrible at home for some reason. Great on the road, terrible at home. I don't think they've even won a home game, maybe one. This is a rematch of Week 1, and Atlanta came back and beat them already in Week 1. So I think they do it again. The passing is great. Atlanta and Saints have the two worst defenses in all of football. So it should be a shootout for sure. But I'm just one to Matt Ryan and his Falcons. All right, we got Green Bay Packers on the road to play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Packers got upset last week, but it was against a top 5 defense. Not going to happen this week. Buccaneers, one of the worst teams in football, should get that first pick in the draft. Aaron Rodgers had his worst game last week in his whole career, and I think they'll definitely play a lot better this week. Even on the road, this is a great team, and they had a bad week, but they'll get their stuff together, and they'll definitely get this done here in Tampa Bay. Okay, we got the Chiefs playing the Steelers. It's a real big game here. Should be a great game. Should be real close. I think the Steelers win this one by a field goal. They're both really good teams. They both got some big wins last week. But the Steelers, I can feel they went through this division. It's a must-win for the Steelers. It's at home. It's going to be a cold day. Le'Veon Bell is the best running back in football right now, and that is the reason why they get this done. It's because of that running back, not because of Big Ben. He's just outstanding, and they're real happy to have him on the team. And I think he gets this done for them. And I think the Steelers were shut down, the Chiefs' defense, and Chiefs have a horrible passing offense. So because of that, Steelers get this one done at home. All right, the Patriots playing against the Jets. Patriots already beat them once. That's the 11-3 against the 3-11 team. Jets have just been playing horrible. Could barely get past Tennessee. Tom Brady, still an awesome quarterback. Just annihilated the Dolphins last week with a pretty good defense. So there's no way I can choose the Jets over Tom Brady. I get the Patriots on the road here. All right, the Giants and the Rams. Even though the Giants are on the road and giving them the win, they've been doing a real good job the past few weeks. Offense has been picking up really well thanks to Odom Beckham Jr., who's been outstanding, just been playing amazing football as a rookie. They needed him so bad to do what he's doing right now, and he's doing a great job and more. And just because of him is the reason why the Giants get this win. Every time the Giants have played the Rams, they've won in the past 10 years. So I'm getting this one to the Giants on the road. We got the Bills on the road to play the Raiders. Bills, huge win against Green Bay. This shows you that they'll fight any game. They're still in the playoff hunt, and I think they definitely get this game done against Oakland. Oakland dead last in offense. Playing against this Bills defense, it's just not going to happen. And Bills defense will definitely get this game won no matter how the offense plays. So I'm getting the Bills here on the road. Alright, we got the Colts playing the Cowboys. Should be a pretty good game. I'm just going to the Colts on the road. Cowboys are a poor team at home. Great on the road, but poor at home. Andrew Luck, still the #1 passing quarterback in the league. And him against this Cowboys defensive back, I'm just going to Andrew Luck every time. They have a poor running game, but I still have to give it to the #1 passer here. Cowboys, they struggle in December. They did have a big win on Sunday Night Football last week. But I'm giving this one to the Colts here. I think they got what it takes to get it done. Alright, Seahawks play the Cardinals on Sunday Night Football. Definitely give this one to the Seahawks. The Cardinals have to play Ryan Lindley at quarterback. He's the third stringer, and they're playing the #1 defense in football. Does not go very well. And that's definitely the reason why Seahawks will get this one done. No matter how Russell Wilson plays, they should have this one pretty easily here to get this division here. So Seahawks, big win on the road on Sunday Night Football. Alright, we got a big Monday Night Football game. It's the Denver Broncos on the road to play the Bengals. Definitely the hardest game to choose from all week. I think I'm going to go ahead and choose with the Broncos here, even on the road. Peyton Manning's been playing better football, and I think the reason why Broncos get this done is Bengals has had a poor offense. Andy Dalton's been up and down, having trouble getting it to A.J. Green, and Denver Broncos, 4th-ranked defense, should have a pretty good day against the Bengals. And I think they'll cause some turnovers by Andy Dalton, and turnovers always kills a team. And that will be why the Broncos get this one done. Huge game for them. They're still trying to get their bye week, so it's a much needed win for them. So they're going to bye in the playoffs, always a good thing. So Denver Broncos get this one done on the road. Alright guys, that's it for this week. Next week, week 17, the last week of football, and so we have the playoffs. So it's pretty exciting, and I will see you guys next week. Thank you.